So like thing is that when I entered this IIT 10 years ago, actually I was blind, though I had eyes. So later, I mean, somehow he is my inspiration. You know, I understood many things from them, and he is my inspiration. That later again I understood that I have not come here, but God has made all such arrangements, including today's event. And again, I understood again goal of human form of life. And so many things, many things are actually confidential, but little bit I wanted to say, and then finally introduce. Then how to, again I learned from them, how to maintain family life in a balanced way. Then also I learned from them what is actual happiness. Then there are many things. Again, what is actual knowledge and how to know the truth. And again, why we got in our life parents, teachers, and other relationships. So all these things actually I learned from them. And it's my pleasure, I am very proud of, I'm feeling very proud to be in association with them. Very wonderful association. And his name is actually His Holiness Bhakti Prema Swami Maharaj. So he born in 1967 and he joined ISKCON, the full-time devotee in 1995. And then took Harinam initiation in 1996 in Mayapur, and then Brahmin initiation in 1998 at the lotus feet of His Holiness Bhakti Charu Swami Guru Maharaj here. And on Guru Purnima in 2015, he received sannyas in Ujjain, ISKCON Ujjain. So So then he was involved in many temples all over the world, all over in India. Of course, he also involved in some abroad ISKCON temples, and he has been visiting many places throughout the globe to preach. So in 2006, he was Ujjain temple president. He was appointed by Guru Maharaj, and he has had a very active. He has been very active in preaching youth as well as congregation through various school, colleges, and villages. So many things, preaching programs are there. And his future plan is actually youth preaching, like you all here today, and establishing Vedic education, and so many nice things. I think with this, there are many things I can give 1 hour lecture about him. I'm very fortunate to say something about him. And with this, as usual, we welcome. Let us welcome him with great respect by chanting holy name Hare Krishna Mantra 3 times. Please lift your hand. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Pristhaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Niti Namine. Namaste Saraswati Devi गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे अशत देश तारिणे जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासदि गौर भक्तवृंद हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम राम हरे हरे कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम राम हरे हरे Krishna Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare Hare Jaya Prabhupada Jaya Prabhupada Prabhupada Jaya Prabhupada Jai Gaura Hari Bol Hari Bol Hari Bol Hari Gaur Premanandi Om Jnanatimirandhasya Jnananjana Shalakaya Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namah Namam Vishnu Padaya Krishna Preshthaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Niti Namine Namaste Saraswati Devi Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunnavadi Paschatya Deshvatarine Sri Chaitanya Manabhishtam Sthapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kada Mayam Dadati Shabdantikam Vandeyaham Shri Guru Shri Yuta Padakamalam Shri Gurun Vaishnavangsha Shri Rupam Shagrajatam Sahagana Raghunathannitam Tam Shajivam Swadvaitam Savadhutam Parijana Shahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Padan Sahagana Lalita Shri Vishakhanitangsha He Krishna Karuna Sindhu Dinabandhu Jagatpate Gopesha Gopika Kanto Radha Kanto Namostute Tapto Kanchana Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Vishwabhanusute Devi Pranamami Hari Priye Panchakalpatarubhasya Kipa Sindhubhyevacha Patitanang Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namo Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Sivasadi Gaur Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna. Welcome. We are so fortunate, intelligent boys and girls it is not so easy to take human birth, and especially pious land like in India. And getting this type of higher education, how many people? Not 1%. What is the percent of getting chance in the IIT and masters? 0.1%, less than that. 0.001? Huh? 0.01. Okay. That means you are rarest entity. So that means you are something special. That means you have some responsibility. If just imagine the salary and facilities of a collector, how much salary? Medical, education, food, driver, security, everything free. What about a peon? Why the gulf of difference of facilities? Is government partial? No. Because government is giving that type of facilities, he wants something done. That is, more facilities means more responsibilities. But by getting facilities, if you are not working in a responsible way, what will happen? We will not get this facilities. Being a collector, if you work like a peon, will you get all these facilities? No. What about promotion? You will get demotion. So now, whatever facilities we got, if we don't use properly, then gradually all the facilities will get cut off. Now, this type of thinking process, only human being can. Like, who are we? Why you have come over here? What will the next? No other living entity can think about it. What is the goal? What is the, who can give quick answer? What is the goal of playing football? Huh? To be healthy, okay. To make a goal. Playing football, if you like in competition, America and Russia football playing, and they are playing for become healthy? No. We are playing for healthy. We are playing for healthy. But purpose of football, playing actually to make a goal. Yeah, healthy it is side effect. That will get. But main purpose is like if you plant a tree, mango tree, imagine what is the purpose? To give shelter to the birds. Yeah, that is also true. You can take the firewood, you can take shade, you can get oxygen, but main purpose to get mango. In the same way, the purpose of playing football, to make a goal, purpose. So, before playing football, we decide our goal. And to make a goal, what do you have to do? Huh? Okay, you have practice. Now you are in the field. To make a goal, what do you do? You should play. To make a goal, you are sitting down and touching ball. You will make a goal. So make a goal, what you should do? Play. The last goal is to make a goal. And for doing that, you have to play. For playing, what you have to do? You have to be qualified as a player. Even the audience, you cannot play there inside. So before playing, you should know your position. You're an audience, you're a player or referee. You have to know that. If you know the player, you are player, but you know who is red jersey or yellow jersey. You should know that. And you should know, are you a goalkeeper or a striker or defense? Goalkeeper can touch with his hand, but striker, defense, they cannot. So without knowing that, can you play football? So 3 steps. First one, knowing the relationship. Then you can play. Then goal. That is in every spheres of life. By Shashi Shekhar, he is doing job in Los Angeles, not California, San Francisco. So what is the purpose of job? Why doing job? Dollar. The purpose is to get dollar. What you have to do? At least you have to work 1 week, in maybe there 1 week per year, 1 month. So to get that, goal is money. But to get that, you have to work. Before working, you got appointment. So every year, 3 steps. But first relationship, then process, how to execute, then you can achieve the goal. So in the same way, in our life also, what is our goal? And for achieving the goal, what we should do? So if we don't fix our goal, then no question of all these type of things. Before coming over here, you fix the goal, where we should go. It's a Narmada Palace, that is Narmada. You have decided, we are going there. So in the same way, what is the goal of life? We have to fix. And now the question comes, how to achieve that goal? If somebody is not thinking in such a way, he is not intelligent. Just imagine, from Indore, you just get into a train and asking your fellow mate, brother, from where you are coming? He said, I don't know. And he said, where will you get down? I have not yet decided. How will think about him? Is in a normal condition? In the same way, either is liar or mad. So in our case also, I am now 50 years. People 50 years, why are you there? I don't know. And after death, where you will go? I don't know. If after finishing program, you don't know where you have to go now after program, what are you? After finishing program, we don't know where we have to go. Then we are not in a normal condition. See, in the same way, what is your goal of life? From where we have come, where we have to go? If we don't think all these things, then we are not in a normal state. We are not a liar because we don't know. Then one option, what is that? Mad. And another problem, physical disease and mental disease. Which one is difficult to cure? Why? Because more subtle, more difficult to control. Gross body, you will go to doctor. But mental, you know, what is the problem? So mental disease is more difficult. So we are suffering from mental disease. So now we have to think. For knowing that, we have to acquire knowledge. Now, you know, what is the definition of life? There are different types of definition. Maybe scientists say, philosophers say different thing. In biology, say the activities of protoplasm is called life. Philosopher will say the collection of knowledge is life. 1 year child, 50 years child. What is the difference? 2 hand, 2 leg, everything. But only difference of knowledge. So many things. The most important thing. So knowledge. So now we have to acquire that knowledge. We have to think about it. How to acquire that knowledge. Otherwise, there is no difference between other living and human being. Just imagine, Other living, every living entities eat, sleep, defend, and sense gratification, meeting with other. But if you are only doing all these things, then what is the difference between why I am not animal? An animal doing the same thing, I am doing the same thing. Why I am not animal? If you are doing the same thing, a IIT and boy and a peon, they are doing the same thing. Why? In the office doing same thing. So why is get more salary, he is less? The same way, so what is animal doing and we are doing the same thing? So what is the difference? That is why Vedic scripture told, Ahar nidra bhoy moithun samanyo etat pasubhinarana. Eating, sleeping, mating, defending, equal with human and other living entities. But dharma hi teshang adhiko vishesha. Dharmeno hina pashubi samana. Human life minus religion, animal. So what is religion? Religion means actually, you can say consciousness. Okay, at religion what comes. See, in English and other language, there not proper meaning is there. But Sanskrit is a word, is Sanskriti, cultured language. Every word has a meaning. So, religion in English calendar, sorry, dictionary, they will say faith. Is religion faith? No. Different people are different faith. That is not, faith is not religion. In Sanskrit, religion is dharma. Dharma means dhri plus man. Means the integral property of a substance is called religion. Which you never can separate from that object. Like liquidity. Can you separate liquidity from water? What will happen? If you separate liquidity from water, take out the property of liquidity, what will happen? Either steam or ice, no more water. Fire, there is no heat and light. What is this? Is fire? Your mother made some gulab jamun, and after just biting, it's so salty. What will you tell your mother? Mother, what do you have done? No, I gave sugar. No, it is salt. Just eat it. So, if salt gives up its salty quality, is salt. If sugar gives up sweet quality, is it sugar? No. So, dharma is an integral property of a substance which never you can separate. That is religion. Now, if we discuss about religion, religion of whom? Now we can see my body. This is my spectacle. Will I say I spectacle? What is your my and I? Is my spectacle. The I, not I spectacle. I hand or my hand? My head or I head? So my means my. That means I am the owner. Is my property. If we say my body, then who am I? We say it's my body. So I am separate. If I say my spectacle, I am separate from spectacle. My cloth, I am separate from the cloth. In the same way, if I say my body, means I am separate from body. So that, what is that? Then who is that? Who am I? That is soul, Atma, Ruh, and different language different. But something is there. We can apply our common sense. When somebody die, what is the difference between death and alive? Like one grandmother has died. What grandchildren will say? My grandmother has gone. My grandmother has gone. But who is she? Is lying down? What the child will say? My grandmother's body. Then he understood after death, who is his grandmother? Water, fire, ether. That makes the body. But if I take some chapati or dal bati, is famous in Madhya Pradesh. So if I eat, what will happen? That will make the body. So that means who is making? The soul is making all this collecting. But when the soul depart, water portion, air portion, fire portion, they will disintegrate, separate. So who is holding them? Soul. Even after when soul departs, if you go saline, what about eating? Saline will not also go. So just see the potency of that object. So the common sense, there is existence of soul. Due to that presence, we are alive. So now we can see the two things: one soul, one body, two different characteristics. And we are not this body; we are soul. Now, okay, I have two things: I have body and I am soul. Now when we are discussing about the religion, so religion of body or religion of soul, which one should discuss? Both we can discuss. So the religion, property of body is there, and property of the soul also different. Property of the body is made of the 5 elements. This property is of the elements. Water has water property, solid property. But soul has different properties. What is that? We said integral property, which you can separate. Now, like we already discussed, you cannot separate liquidity from water. Then there is no more water. Now one Hindu become Christian. Religion. Is it religion? If Hindu become Christian, then is Hindu is religion or Christian religion? If a Christian become Muslims, so is Muslim religion or Christian religion? If Muslim become Buddhist, so how religion can change? That means maybe religion may change, we are not religion, but dharma will not change. Whether due to English dictionary may be their faith, but dharma means integral property of a substance. Now we are discussing about the dharma of soul. Now what is that property which never you can separate? And if you separate, it is no more. So what is that? You can see everybody, 3 properties you could see. Is there anybody want to die? Anybody want to die? Nobody want to die. No living entity. Another property, everybody want to acquire knowledge and think I am intelligent. Living and non-living, how we can understand? Consciousness. This is not living. There is no consciousness. So, first one is eternity. Second one is consciousness. Third one, everybody want to get happiness. Wherever you see life, you can see 3 things. First one, eternity, happiness. You will not find any living entity does not want this. Maybe their consciousness is not so much manifested. That is why we cannot see, but it is there. It is hidden. So in Sanskrit, eternity is Sat, consciousness is Chit, Chetana, and happiness is Ananda. The 3 words come Sat, Chit, Ananda. So the property of the soul is Satchidananda. Eternity, full of knowledge and full of bliss. You cannot separate from them. If it's like, if no eternity, is the soul? No, soul never die. No knowledge, no consciousness, the death. Is the soul? No. And in the same way, anand. Every living entity want to get pleasure. Now, what is the sign of pleasure? Sign of pleasure, love. What is the sign of love or pleasure? To serve and to be served by other. Everywhere. By if his Prabhupada said, if no one to serve, they keep dog in their house to serve. Everybody want to serve and want to serve by other. Everybody want the other should love me. Who does not want? A dog also want. The villagers, and these people in this should love me. Everybody wants love. So wants love and wants, what is the sign of that love shows through service. If you tell your friend, I love you, what will friends, what you have done for me today, till today? You have not given anything to me. So this sign of love, service. So you cannot separate this quality from the soul. Because we are discussing our dharma of soul, means our religion. Our religion to serve. Now, question may come, okay, service and love. One friend love each other, but after some time broke. Husband love each other, husband wife. I cannot live without you. After some days, so much problem. So why that? That love is not love. Because that love is a body relationship. As body is temporary, that is why love is temporary. I love this mobile or karta. Because they are temporary. So how that love should be permanent? So now we are discussing about love and permanent love. As we are discussing property of soul, and soul is eternal, and we are discussing about the loving propensity eternal. Now question comes, we are soul, we are eternal, our religion loving propensity. Now that loving relationship should develop with someone who is eternal. If anything in this world temporary, if you develop loving relationship with him or her, how can you expect this eternal relationship? So as we are discussing about our religion, means soul's religion, means loving relationship, to develop loving relationship with someone eternal. Who is that? Whose character is like eternal? That is, we call it another soul, or we can develop another soul, but there may be so many souls. They are like, this finger should love this finger, this hand should love this hand. Will it help? Even mosquito is there. This finger can help? Then which finger should help? This hand should help here. This finger should help this finger. The hand should help mouth. When they can do? When they all are connected with the body. If they are connected with the body, nobody can help each other. Oh, this finger, I love each other. You love him, but if you connect with the hand, then you cannot show love each other. You count it, fill somewhere else, you cannot show love each other. So, that means that loving relation not with one leaf or the tree, one leaf with another leaf. It should be connected with the trunk, tree. The same way, all souls are coming from the another super soul. So loving propensity should develop with soul with super soul. That is religion. Is it clear? So what is the purpose of life? Develop loving relationship. As we are soul, we should develop loving relationship with super soul. And now question comes, how to develop that? If you know that Narendra Modi is Prime Minister, how to develop a relationship with him? Is it so easy to develop friendship with bigger person? Very easy to a lower person. But big person? Very difficult. But Lord is very big. So how we can develop a relationship? Now, if you know that big person already loving you, then will it be difficult to develop that relationship? No. That Lord who has created us, who has created us? Lord has created us, and if you make some mobile or any computer machine, do you love him or you don't love him? You have made some complicated machine. Do you love it or you throw it? So why you have created? For your purpose. So that means you have love. Otherwise, why you have created? You have made this garland. Why? You like this. If you don't have love, you will not have. And this, you made this garland, but it is not functioning. What will you do? Like, okay, you love one mobile. You made one mobile. You love it. You use it, carry it. But when it is functioning, what will happen? Throw it. In the same way, Lord has created us for what purpose? For his use. But he is not serving him. What will throw him? Is it difficult to understand? Now, our purpose of life to develop that relationship. Another thing, like if you have started one multinational company, if you give job thousands of people, why you have given? Why you have given? You appointed thousands of people in your company. Why you have given them job? Why are you spending so much money? For your profit, not for maintaining their family. Their family will be maintained, but ultimately for your profit. So you have created multinational company, you gave job 1,000 people. Purpose is spending X amount of money, you are earning Y amount of money for your profit. Now, those who have appointment, what you are expecting from them? They should work according to your desire. But if they don't do, what will happen? Will you keep them? You will not keep them. And maximum people will work under you, but some people will do some union. Why you should work so much for him? So will it be good? Will you keep him in the office or will you sack him? In the same way, Lord has created us. Have you created sun, moon, everything? Or someone has created? In front of your eye, has anything come automatically? Who thinks automatically? Less intelligent person. From one village, one person come, he saw, oh, big cars going, no bull, no horse, how they are going? Astonished. In Indore city, everything automatic. And when so on, fountain, oh, we have seen rain is coming from the sky. In Indore city, rain from earth. Who will think in such a way? Less intelligent. When traffic is moving normally, that means controlling system. Traffic police needs nice control. When everything is created, if there is painting, nice painting, painter is there. If the lawmaker is there, it's a garland, someone has made. Who thinks that is automatically come? Huh? Somebody think, yes, a scientist. Huh? Due to Big Bang theory. The one person said, Big Bang theory means there is explosion in printing press and all the letters fell down different places and become Oxford Dictionary. So nice, huh? Example. Is it possible? What do you think? And there's big explosion, human being, animal, plant, so nice thing has created. Have you seen your life in explosion something has happened? Other than destruction? So somebody has created. Especially you have not created. So who is that person? He has created me also. Why? What is he expecting from me? If we don't ask this type of question, you are going to the office, getting salary 2 lakhs every month, but never thinking why they are giving me salary. How long we can draw this salary? When you getting that salary, at least ask your question, why they are giving so much facilities? When a child becomes sick, mother and father they feel pain. They are not suffering. They are also suffering. So Lord is suffering by seeing our sufferings. Now a child will be happy if they are obedient to their children. In the same way, Lord is saying, if the living is obedient to me, they are serving me, they will be happy. And when they are not obedient to Lord, they are suffering. That is the suffering for the Lord. They are seeing these rascals, not knowing me, they are suffering. So that is the religion. A religion means to establish loving relationship with the Lord. And how to love Him? Yes, there are so many ways. If you want to love your friend, how to love him? Do something, what he wants. That's all. The simplest thing, like if you want to love your mother, what you should do? Just call her, oh mother, that's all. Like, that is why, if we just call the Lord, He'll be happy. If a child don't call his mother, oh mother, how mother will feel? You went for your postdoc in USA, you never call your mother, how mother will feel? And mother, okay, take this mobile, you should call me every day. And with that mobile, you are talking to other, not to your mother. How will mother will feel? Why she has given you mobile? Talk to her. You can talk to other. Why not to your mother? In the same way, who has given us eye? Why we are not seeing Him? Who has given us ear? Who are not hearing about Him? Who has given us mouth? Why not talking about Him? And when a mother sees, He is talking to everybody, not me. How will she feel? So in the same way, our duty to love God. Whatever He has given, we should use in His service. And what will happen? If you give electric bill, your supply will continue. If you don't give electric bill, MPP will one day cut off the line. So God is supplying so many things. But if we don't serve Him, He'll cut all our facilities. So you all are intelligent boys and girls. So understand this philosophy. So for doing that, you are not losing anything. Just you are adding this knowledge in your life. And if you do that, your life will be perfect. If you accept that, your character will be perfect. Like, if you are alone in your home, you can do so many nonsense. But your mother with you, father with you, you cannot. If you feel always presence, God with you, can you do any nonsense? So, by accepting God, your character will be so nice. So what is the loss in accepting that? So, take it seriously. You already in a nice position, intelligent person. So try to understand that philosophy, and your life will be successful, and also you can make everybody's life successful, and your life will be blissful. As if you feel always the presence of God with you, you can do any nonsense, simple activity. So you will not suffer anything. What is the root cause of suffering? Root cause of suffering is doing illegal activities, sinful activities. Why people do sinful activities? Why? Ignorance. Suffering, cause of suffering, sinful activities, cause of sinful activities, ignorance. The root cause of suffering actually, ignorance. Now get this knowledge. Only get this knowledge. Lord is there. We have to serve Him. He loves us. We should love Him. We'll be happy. Whole world will be happy. If we don't have that knowledge, we will do nonsense thing. Our life will be miserable. And what I say, like, to please Him, there's so many process. If we don't do so many things, at least simply call Him. We chant Hare Krishna Mahamantra, calling Him. Muslims, then masjid, calling Allah. Why they're calling? To please Him. Every religion, they're calling, call out God. Why they're calling? Because to please Him. Every religion has accepted that. We should call His name, we should please Him. Then we will be happy. Thank you very much. Anybody has any question?
Who is complete God?
Who is complete God? Very good.
For all human beings.
Question is, who is complete God? This is another section. How many presidents in a country? One. The supreme will only one. God is one. We can call it different name. So now question is, who is that God? Before telling that, we can discuss who is, before telling God, although this rat is God. But why is not God? So what is the qualities of a God? Again I will say, God has no meaning. Sanskrit God is called Bhagavan. Now what is the meaning of Bhagavan? Who knows what is the meaning of Bhagavan? You should know. Huh? Okay. Bhogi Bhagavan. Okay, that is also answer. I am giving simple, another asking question. What is the meaning of Dhanavan? Quick. Dhanavan means? Who possesses? Who is Gyanavan? Possesses? Who is Rupavan? Who possesses beauty? What is the meaning of one? Who possesses? Is it difficult to understand? So what is Bhagavan? Who possesses Bhaga? Simple thing. Bhagavan, Dhanavan, Gyanavan. Who possesses Bhaga? Oh, what is Bhaga? So what is Bhaga? What is the meaning of Bhaga? Is Sanskrit so nice language? Every word has root meaning. What is Bhaga? What is your name? Nitin. Nitin walking in the street and got 2 kilo gold. What will say him? Wow, Bhagavan. Why telling Bhagavan? Due to his wealth. He get Mujammil got Nobel Prize. Wow, Bhagavan. Why? You got Miss World degree. How people will say? Our IIT campus is Bhagavan. So all are these wealth. In election, he became Prime Minister. What people will say? Bhagavan. Oh. So this wealth is called Bhaga. Bhaga means wealth. And what are the wealths? There are a lot of wealths. But we can categorize in 6 different ways. In scripture it is mentioned, Oishorjasya samagrasya bijjasya dasasya sriya jnana vairagyasya sannangiti bhagangana. What is the character of human being? Head, leg, elbow. In the same way, what is the characteristics of this God? 6 characteristics, 6 opulence. All wealth, then all strength, all beauty, all knowledge, all fame and all renunciation. You may be a richest person in this world, but you cannot claim you are the owner of this whole world. So someone is He is God. You may have some strength. You may in heavy lifting, weightlifting, you may get Olympic prize, but you cannot lift Govardhan mountain. You cannot float the planets, make the planets float. You may be knowledgeable person, you can Nobel Prize. But your thesis, someone next time write book, he will make a change of the edition. Every science book has changing your edition after few years. But whatever God will say, no change of knowledge. Bhagavad Gita wrote it 5,000 years ago, still is there. First edition is going on. Fame. Who is more famous than God? Beauty. See the beauty? You may become Miss World for 1 year. Next year, is there any example? Miss World consecutive 2 years? No example. But Lord, Mr. World, not Him. If you keep His picture, people are going to see Him. How many Miss World got flower garland? And the Lord gave so many millions of flower garlands. How much famous is He? How beautiful. You know, Jagannath Puri, Lord is very black, no hand, no leg. But millions of people are going to see Him. Why? If He is not beautiful, why people are worshiping? If it is a statue, is a stone, there are so many stones in the mountain. If it is not beautiful, why are they going? Like this flower may be beautiful, but who will keep this flower picture in your home? But if you put this flower in the Lord, they take picture, the flower will stay with that deity. He become famous. And though he is the owner and everything, still he is not demanding his ownership, the renunciation. Who is that person? He who has all these things, he is God. Now, if he is all these things, he is God, you can call him in different names. As he is all these qualities, what will happen? If Miss World come today your campus, will you attend my class? Why? Miss World is attracting you. Beauty is attracting. If Nobel laureate come in your campus, will you come here? No. Why? Knowledge is attracting you. In the same way, Prime Ministers come. Will you program? Prime Ministers come and that time the program is going on. Who rascal will do this program? Nobody will, because nobody will come. Even we don't do program any, when the Bharat-Pakistan cricket match, we don't do any program that day. So, what is that? This thing attracts. When someone has this type of one quality can attract, who has all the qualities, what will happen to him? He will attract. And who attracts is called Sarva Akarshak, all attractive. Sanskrit he is called Krishna. And if somebody has this type of opulence, if you go in front of him, तो आराम होगा कि कष्ट होगा? If you have some friend, all these four qualities, if you go there, you will get pleasure or happiness or suffering. Aram. Ram. Ram means happiness. So that is another name is Ram. If you go to him, will be any suffering? He will. If you have some problem, if you go to a doctor, will there any disease? If you rich man, any poverty? If you go to the God, he will take all your suffering. Haran, he will take all. His name is Hari. So name is according to your qualities. So you can call anyone Almighty. As you saw. Now another thing. God is a post. President, Prime Minister is a post, but he has name. What is his name? Lokendra. He become President of India. Just imagine. Now, where is your hometown? Who is your hometown? Is there any airport? No. If you want to make an airport there, the name of the airport, President Airport or Lokendra Airport? What do you like? You want one airport, which name you will give? Lokendra Airport. So naturally, people like the post, but they like more their name. So, Lord God Almighty, all powerful, this post, but he has a name. And Lord likes his name more than his post. But you can call anywhere. You can call by post, you can call by name, but name is very, what is called, favorable or dearer to him. Okay. Thank you for nice question.
One question. Sir, as for my belief, I see God as an ocean of love, and on the other side, you explained that God wants us to pray, to worship, to call. So this is this comes actually it is a desire to get loved, and I see God as free from all the desires. So are these both the statements that instead of being the ocean of love and the desire to get love from Bhakti, it seems a little contradictory?
Yeah. Oh, you may have missed out my point. I already explained that. Lord is an ocean of bliss, but he has no problem. He is suffering by seeing the suffering of other. He has no problem. He wants to give pleasure to other. That is his concern. It is not that he is suffering. He wants to give pleasure to other. That is his interest. Oh, this, like if you are a big man, his son is suffering. Oh, why son is not coming to me? I can give all the. You are a king, and by son, by forgetting you, he is suffering other place. But what is he suffering? Why he is not coming to me? He can enjoy. That is your suffering. But you don't have any particular suffering. So God wants to give pleasure to others. That is why. Actually, he has no suffering. It's okay?
Lord Krishna is complete God, as you said. Sir, way of worship is unique or not?
Way of worship?
Is unique or not? Way of worship and mantra, all these things. And bhakti करने का तरीका.
हाँ. Question is that Krishna is God. What are the different way of loving? Very nice question. Now, before giving the answer, I am going back little. In a country, we are living entities, when the citizens and there is a king. What is the relationship with the king and the citizens? 5 types of relationships. This aquatics, animals, plants, they are also citizen of king, the president, protect them, take care of them. But they cannot understand, they cannot reciprocate. Their relationship is neutrality. But king has some servant. They can serve him. But servant has no freedom. If king said, bring water, you get water. But friend can say, no water, take thumbs up. So, friend has more closer relationship. Neutrality, servitorship, then higher is friendship. And when you are playing with the friends, mother, how long will play? Come and eat. Then, what is the relationship? bachelor, parental relationship. And above that is conjugal loving relationship. Though we can see the citizen, the king, loves whole world, whole his country. Is president, is not loving whole country, citizens, but he is not going to shop for your, but he can go shopping for his wife. He cannot go for you. He loves whole citizens, but he will not go for shopping for other citizens. So there is different levels of loving. So devotee or Krishna also different level. Some are relationship in neutrality, like in Vrindavan, trees, rivers, animals, birds. The relationship with Krishna, neutrality. But Krishna has some servants also there. And Krishna has some friends, more higher. Krishna's parents, Nanda, Yashoda, Vasudev, and also their uncle and so many. And their wife, girlfriends. The more closer relationship. So we can develop relationship with any, whatever you like. Is it okay?
Sir, one more.
Okay. If anybody has no question, then I'll give answer. Anybody other? Yeah.
Like you said, we get this life to serve a God. Okay, so only to serve a God or to serve other creation? Like as you said, we like one human being create this mobile phone, but the work of mobile phone is not to serve only Martin Cooper, I think.
Yes, I got your point.
Also,
Yes, I got your
I
point.
got this life.
I gave that example already. This hand, you can help when it's connected. Without connection, you cannot serve. When a plant, tree is drinking water from the earth, he can supply to the leaves, but if it's connected. One leaf is through sunlight, through plastic, his photosynthesis. And by synthesizing, he is storing in the body, make the body. Who is making the food? The green leaves, who has contained plastic. Through the photosynthesis, he is storing energy, ADP, ATP. But why is it in the body? When he can do that? When he is connected. And when can enjoy that? When he is connected. But if he is not connected to the tree, he cannot enjoy. So, when all the leaves, twigs connected to the tree, everybody can get enjoy for each other, mutually benefit. Most important, they should connect to the tree.
That means all of us are connected with the God. So
Yes.
if I serve to other human being or other creation of God, who is in, they need it.
Yes, he will happy.
Still I am serving the God. No?
Yes, he will happy. Like if you have brother or sister,
Yeah,
if you serve your brother, will your mother happy?
yeah, of course.
So why God will not be happy?
So that is my thing. Like if I do something for the welfare of society, that
Yes.
needed that thing.
Yeah, Lord want. Lord want. What does your mother want?
To pray and all these things.
Your mother want that after getting the MSc degree, you should take care of your family, brother, sister, villagers. Your mother is expecting. You should take care of them. But at the same time, you should love her also. Not forgetting mother. You should serve other brother, sister, forgetting mother. That is not.
So that is my next question. Like
Yeah.
that everyone should get the chance or to get that knowledge to love a mother, no?
Yes.
Everyone should know that she is my mother.
Yes.
So likewise, every human being, they get that opportunity or that platform to know God, why we get this life.
Yes.
So that is actually my question, that through sir we get this platform or this opportunity to learn where we coming from and what we need to do. So that is my question. There are many human beings, they don't get food, at least food also. So they should also get that opportunity to
Yes, we should distribute food. Yeah.
God. So that is my question.
We should do that. Like, if you help your brother and sister, your mother will be happy, naturally. And you are doing big job, you are not taking care of your brother and sister. How can I please your mother?
That means humanity is the first basic point.
Both, not only humanity. Your brother, sister, not mother. How can become?
To get the,
You should everybody. Your mother, brother, sister, everybody. Not only brother, not only sister. You should love your mother also. Like, nice question. Prabhupada, in a United Nation, he challenged them. He said, you are discussing about international brotherhood. You never become successful in international brotherhood. Prabhupada asked, I can give you a challenge. You never become successful in international brotherhood. Prabhupada asked, what is the definition of brother? Same father. So if you don't know the father, what is the question of brotherhood? On the other hand, if you know father, automatically brotherhood. So first thing, you should develop a relationship. Like you are working with another girl is studying. Nice friendship. But after 1 year you get to know, actually in our childhood we become separated and someone introduced, you are actually real sister. What will happen after that relationship? More strong. How? Same father. In the same way, if you want to serve whole world, then connect with them, with the Lord. Then you can serve more. Like, nice example gives me in Bhagavatam. By pouring water in the root of a tree, you are serving the whole tree. By giving food in the mouth, you are serving the whole body. You have not to give food separately. Oh, eye has seen that food, I will put the food in the eye. You can't say like that. So, if you put food in the mouth, the whole body nourished. If you put water, if you want to love the fruits and flowers, you cannot pour water, fruits and flowers separately. Just pour water in the root. Then everybody will get nourishment. Is it okay? Actually, your question is very nice. A father, when then my elder son is taking care of my children, other children so nicely, he will be so happy. So when you work for humanity, Lord will be more happy. Not only humanity, or the other living entities also. Not only humanity. It is not that you are helping the humanity and killing animal and feeding them. It is discussing on humanity in a round table, eating meat and discussing about loving humanity. So if you know God is your father, then automatically love will develop. Is that okay? Okay, I think he has question. Lokendra.
जैसे हम लोग जानते हैं कि हम लोग बहुत सारे पाप करते हैं, तो क्या भगवान हमारे पाप कर्मों को भी काट सकते हैं और भगवान हमारी आयु भी बढ़ा सकते हैं?
Question: we are doing so many sinful activities. Is God can nullify all the sinful activities? Can increase our life? So what is impossible for the God? If you cannot, then why he is God?
Because I have some doubts in some story.
God can do everything. If he cannot do, then he is not God. But question is, he will do or not do, that is up to him. But he can.
हम सबने लॉर्ड कृष्णा जी की स्टोरी सुनी है। तो लॉर्ड कृष्णा जी की एक स्टोरी थी, उन्होंने भगवान राम रूप में बाली को मारा था, बाली की हत्या की थी, और भगवान कृष्ण रूप में बाली ने उनको मारा, मतलब पाप लगा उनको और उन्होंने पाप को वो करा, बाली ने उनकी हत्या की बदले में। तो ये तो पाप हुआ ना, और उन्हें उसकी सजा मिली भगवान कृष्ण जी को भी।
कौन सा मिली?
मतलब बाली ने उनको मारा।
कैसे? कब मारा?
शिकारी के रूप में, जब श्री कृष्ण जी के रूप में आया।
वो बाली नहीं है, दूसरा है। बाली नहीं है, ज्वारा वैद। बट हाँ, that is another thing. Before we should know what is the definition of the God. आपने बोला उन्होंने भगवान को मारा, भगवान को मार सकते भगवान किसी भी? हाँ, तो लॉर्ड कृष्ण यदि भगवान होगा तो उनको मारेगा कैसे? That is, we should know the definition of the God.
अर्थ पे तो मारने की डेफिनेशन
हाँ,
अर्थ पे हम किसी
जिस तरह सूरज मरते हैं क्या?
पृथ्वी पे तो मारने का मतलब ये होता है हम किसी
हाँ, इसी तरह जिस तरह सूरज हमको अल्प बुद्धि संपन्न बच्चा क्या बोलेंगे? सूरज मर गया है और शिव जन्म लिया है। तो जो अल्प बुद्धि संपन्न व्यक्ति है वो बोलेगा भगवान मर गया, भगवान जन्म लिया। जो जन्म लेते हैं मरते, भगवान कैसे हो सकते?
लॉर्ड कृष्णा
हाँ, इसीलिए भगवत गीता, यू शुड रीड भगवत गीता। देयर कृष्ण क्लियरली सेड, माई बर्थ, माई एक्टिविटीज इज नॉट लाइक ऑर्डिनरी पीपल. That is why before that, we have to know what is the definition of the God. And if you know the definition of God, and for God nothing is impossible. If some atheist wants to see God has died, he will to perform that type of activities. What is the problem? But he will never die.
देन क्या भगवान हमारे पाप कर्मों को काट सकते हैं?
Why?
ओके
Why not? Everything. Like, okay.
सर जैसे आसक्ति दुख का कारण है, तो मेरा प्रश्न ये है कि जैसे वासुदेव श्री कृष्ण या श्री राम जीवन जीते हुए भी सांसारिक शुभ कर्म को करते हुए भी वो योगेश्वर श्री कृष्ण थे और अपने साधुता को बनाए रखे, संन्यास्त रहे, वो भीतर से संन्यास। तो क्या सभी सांसारिक कर्मों को करते हुए भी व्यक्ति संन्यास्त रह सकता है? अगर हाँ, तो ये किस हद तक कठिन है और इसको कैसे?
Very good question. Before that, we should know the definition of what is sannyas. Sannyas, two words. Sat, sammakripana, nyas. Nyas means giving up. Sammakripana completely. Purna, sampurna. Pradhan, sampradhan. Kirtan, sampkirtan. Sam means completely. The nyas means giving up. The completely giving up is called sannyas. So when you can go completely sannyas, when you think nothing belongs to me, everything belongs to Lord, is sannyas. So if you can stay home, you can become president, everything, but you can think nothing belongs to me, everything belongs to Lord, you are sannyasi. Sannyasi is not there, you give up home, family, it is not. Sannyas means giving up is ownership. Just understand everything belongs to Lord, nothing belongs to me, I am His servant. That attitude is called sannyas. So then what is the problem? Whatever you are doing, do. As a president, do. I am servant of the God, servant of the people. Wherever you are working in a company, yes, I am doing for the Lord. You are maintaining a family, do. There is no harm. And you can see, Krishna, he is telling us sannyas, and he has family, his children, grandchildren. He gave the instruction to Arjuna. Arjuna was king, his children, grandchildren, wife. So it is not that sannyas means you have to give up everything. You should give up from your mentality, ownership. Okay? Okay, I think if no question, we should stop here. Yeah.
I have a question.
Okay.
Last time I asked you about the form of a god, and you said that God has a form. In fact, the God has a human form. And I searched about this, and I got to know about a verse in Yajurveda, and these are scriptures, sacred scriptures, and there is a verse in 32nd chapter that there is no counterpart of him whose glory verily is great. In Sanskrit, the word is used as Prema. So there is no image or painting or statue. And in another scripture in Upanishad, there is written that his form does not stand within the range of the senses. And also there was a verse that no one in Upanishads, Shveta Upanishad, no one in the world is his master, nor has anybody any control over him.
Yes.
There is no sign by which he can be inferred.
Yeah.
So all these things we get to know that there is no Pratima image, there is no
Yes. All the
sign
written,
in-
yes.
we
All
can-
the right.
Yeah. So, but you said that God has a human form.
Hmm.
How can
Yes,
he-
I'm going to. I understood your question. So God has not only the three thousands of places. This type of comment is there. Arup, no roop. Nirgun, no gun, no qualities. When you're telling this type of thing, he is asama urdhva. Nobody is asama. Nobody is equal to him. Nobody is greater than him. How you can then doll? He is asama urdhva. Nobody is equal to him. Nobody is greater than him. Then how is a small doll in staying in the altar? So this type of mean means when you're telling his arup, no murti, no purti, no form, that means he has no material form. Like matter. Matter is temporary. Material world, something is created, and after some time you will continue, after some time decay and death. But Lord is not possessing these qualities. That is why he is arup. And it cannot be perceived by senses. Your question is that Lord has murti, but we are seeing through the eye. How you can see him? Yes. Lord, you cannot see through your eyes. Not only eyes, we have 5 knowledge acquiring senses: ear, nose, eye, tongue, and skin. 5 knowledge acquiring senses. Through that, you cannot perceive, because he is not in this domain. So through that you cannot see, you cannot taste, you cannot hear, you cannot do anything, because he is beyond this material product. He has transcendental form which you cannot perceive through this. Now, we have only these 5 senses and 5 knowledge acquiring senses, and through that we cannot, as is the matter, through matter we cannot approach antimatter or spirit. So now, how to know him? Now, if he wants to know us, then as he is God, for him nothing is impossible. He can manifest in anywhere. As we accept him, he is omnipotent. If he is omnipotent, why he cannot manifest? If he has equals of almighty, if he is almighty, why he cannot come in front of me? Why he cannot take a form? But when if God is omnipotent, everything, so what if you say he cannot, that means God is powerless, he cannot. But when he take that form, then that is not that matter. Like electric wire. When current is passing, it is not an ordinary electric wire. So from a wire, what purpose will not be served? But if current through that, with that wire you can purpose so many things. You can heat the room, you can cool the room through this wire. But what does it mean? That is not ordinary wire. It's electricity is coming. When Lord is manifesting with that type of matter, either through earth or wood or stone or metal, then it is no more that matter, because he becomes transcendental. As Krishna want to show him in front of us, but we cannot see him. That is why what is perceivable for us, he is manifesting within that form. That is we are able to see. Normally, he has, whatever quoted is perfect. He has no roop, that is no material. He has no gun, that means nirgun, has no material qualities. He is asama urdhva, nobody is equal to him, nobody is greater than him. But he wants whatever he wants. He can do whatever he wants. So nothing is impossible for him.
So, but if we say that nothing is impossible for him, but I think that he will only do the things which are godly attributive. For example, we said that God can God do injustice? Actually, he can do everything, but he will not do injustice because
Yes.
this is not godly.
Yes.
If we say that God tell lie, he can do everything, but he will not tell lie because this is not a godly attribute.
Yes.
Similarly, humanly attribute, this is not a godly attribute. So why will God be in the form, as last time I also gave this question, if we say that, for example, can God create a stone such a heavy which he himself cannot lift? So if the answer to this question is yes, he can create, then the problem is he cannot lift that stone.
Yes.
If the
Answer is that day I give you answer. If those rascals want to see that type of thing, that he will show in front of them like that. He can show like that.
No, we don't see it like that if they want. If, for example, we say that the answer to this question is yes, he can make that stone. So there is a problem that he cannot lift it. If we say that he cannot make the stone, again there is a problem in both yes and no. There is a problem.
Like that answer I gave that day also. Can God die? Yes. Those rascals want to see that God is dying. He'll show that type of pastime in front of him. He is dying. He gave location, ask, God is dying. Those who want to see that God has died, rascal want to see, he will show that type of activities in front of him. So if want to see someone want to see that God cannot lift, okay, he will show that type. Like God as a small child in front of mother and father, Nanda Jashoda. So mother and father what want to see? Is a small child, cannot walk. So he want to grab something, he cannot lift. So mother want to see that he is my child. The child cannot do all these things. And Krishna is doing, he is trying to pull all these things, but he cannot. Mother is becoming very, child has so intelligent, want to lift it. So mother want to see him as a child. That is why Krishna is showing, I cannot lift. So those who want to see, Krishna will perform that type of activities.
Then why doesn't the God come to everyone and says that this is the reality?
God is coming. Rascal cannot see. God is coming. And if he cannot see, at the time of death he will come and take him. God is coming. God is here. But we have to develop the eye to see him. Is there the director of this college? Is there? Yes, through his energy he is there. Do some nonsense, he will catch you. We cannot see his energy here. But do something nonsense in your room also. You will caught by him. So he is there. But we have to develop our eye to see the director of the college in my room also there. If I do ganja and something, heroin, he will catch me. No, I have not seen where is the director. Then he will go to jail, that I understand how in my room I was taking heroin, how director come there. He is there through his energy, everywhere. We have to develop our eye to see that.
Also, one more question. Last time you said that we can worship Guru. So I was wondering for this, is there any particular reference or verse in any sacred scriptures which points exactly this word that we can worship Guru?
Every scripture, all scripture is mentioning. In all scripture mentioning, Guru, we should approach the king, president, through his representative. So, Lord, we should, like, why you are in the college? You want to learn through the teacher. So, in the same way, how will you got to know the God? Through the teacher. He is called Guru. Like if you are an engineer, if you are a doctor, without teacher, by buying book, can you learn? So, if you want to know about God, without teacher, how can you? Those are the God, teacher, they are called Guru. Teacher means Guru. And Guru, word is Sanskrit, Guru, who can destroy the ignorance. So the teacher, you are coming to college, your teacher is destroying ignorance, giving knowledge. In Sanskrit called Guru, and in English called teacher, in Hindi called Shikshak. Same thing, Guru means Shikshak.
Actually, I wanted to study this. Is there any particular reference where I can see these things in the sacred scriptures? I wanted to read about it.
I will say Bhagavad Gita, Srimad Bhagavad filled up with all these things. They accept Guru. You read Bhagavad Gita, there are so many.
I have a
Yeah. There, 4th chapter, 34. Tad vidhi pranipatena pariprasnana sevaya upadekshanti tegano ganina satadarshinam. To read chapter 4, text number 34. What is that? Tad vidhi pranipatena. By knowing his position, go to him, pranipat, pay obeisance, respect. What will do a teacher? First respect. Pranipatena. Then, pariprasnana, ask question, how? Sir, why are you saying that? Not challenging attitude. Pleasing by service. Pariprasnana sevaya. So, approach a teacher and by with humble service attitude, pleasing him and ask question. Then he will give answer. Bhagavad Gita, Krishna said, and so many places are there.
Is there a word worship used? A word, particular word, worship, we can worship Guru.
This is what is worship. Worship means respect.
So is there anything which is separate? That means we know that we can, if we can worship Guru or we can worship God. So this thing we are doing to Guru as well as to God. Is there any?
No, Guru as a servant of the God.
Yes, but we are worshipping Guru as a servant of God, God as God. So is there anything which is only attributed to God, no other being? For example, if we say
You can do that, but it will be troublesome. Like without going to teacher, if you want to study, you can learn something, but it will be troublesome. Like that, in the I have not discussed. The knowledge, you can do 2 ways. Ascending process, descending process. Ascending process through your research. And descending process through your guru. So which one is easy and more accurate? Descending. So descending, how is it descending? God will not come to you. So through teacher, like Newton is not teaching you Newton's law. His disciple, his student. Thank you, you are reading so many scripture. Okay, last question. अच्छा ओके.
स्वामी जी, जैसे शास्त्रों में वर्णन है सातों चक्र के बारे में है, तो वो कैसे परमात्मा का अनुभव या उनकी प्राप्ति कर सकते हैं इन सब के बगैर?
इसीलिए गुरु जरूरत है, शिक्षक जरूरत होता है. शिक्षक जब नहीं बोले कैसे पता कर? अभी देखो कोई शिक्षक सर के कौन इधर में कोई है शिक्षक के बिना एमएससी करने के लिए है? कोई नहीं आता है. तो वो तो चाहिए आध्यात्मिक शिक्षक. आप गुरु शब्द नहीं यूज़ करोगे, शिक्षक ही बोलो. लेकिन शिक्षक तो करना पड़ेगा.
इसका जागरण आवश्यक है.
हाँ जरूर. ओके, लास्ट क्वेश्चन.
सर, जैसे आपने बोला कि भगवान को प्यार करने का, लव करने का तरीका अलग अलग हो सकता है, तो मनुष्य के लिए तो सेम होंगे ना? मतलब कोई एक पर्टिकुलर साधना होगी, मंत्र होगा ऐसा, जिसकी वजह से जो प्रॉपर होगा.
तो अभी करना क्या है? ये क्वेश्चन, वेरी गुड क्वेश्चन. तो क्या करना? हाँ, मैं बहुत कुछ सकता. जिस तरह उनको खुश करने के लिए इनका हार पहना सकते, उन्हें प्रणाम कर सकते, उनका महिमा के सबसे इजी है उनका नाम लेना. हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे. अभी मेरा नाम लेकर अकबर में आप सभा देंगे, भक्ति प्रेम महाराज आया ही है क्या, और 2000 आदमी को लेके मिसिल दे रहा है, अमुक की जाए, तो मैं ढूंढूंगा भाई ये कौन कर रहा है. लोग के बुला उनको. तो सबसे इजी है उनका महिमा कीर्तन. इसीलिए भगवान को खुश करने के लिए सबसे अच्छा तरीका है भगवान का नाम करना. हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे. थैंक यू.
इस मंत्र का जिक्र भगवद गीता में नहीं है ना?
हाँ, भगवद गीता में कहता है कीर्तनीय सदा सततं कीर्तन तमाम. हाँ, अष्टम अध्याय 14 नंबर श्लोक में कहता है सततं कीर्तन तमाम, हमेशा कीर्तन करो. किसको कीर्तन करो? भगवान का नाम. तो ये वेदों में लिखा है ये नाम का. अभी दूसरा आप कर सकते, कोई भगवान का नाम आपको जो इच्छा कर सकते, कोई समस्या नहीं.
नहीं, तो गीता
हाँ हाँ, न सचितिम अभावनति न सुखं न परांगतिम।
यस।
तो ये श्लोक तो वेदों में लिखा है ना, ये तो मनमाना ढंग से तो है नहीं।
मनमाना आचरण भी नहीं कर सकते, और आप बोल रहे हो कि
हरे कृष्ण महामंत्र
वेदों में लिखा है ना।
उपनिषद में है।
और गीता में ही है 8वें अध्याय में,
हाँ, उपनिषद।
अध्याय 8 मंत्र नंबर 13, ओम मंत्र का जाप करने के लिए उन्होंने बोला हुआ है।
हाँ करो।
सर्वद्वारों को तो मन का हृदय और निरोध करके अपने मन को मस्तक, अपने प्राणों को मस्तक में स्थापित करके योग धारणा सम्यक प्रकार से स्थित है।
हाँ।
ओम मंत्र का,
हाँ,
ओम एक अक्षर, इसको
एक ओम एक अक्षरमिति ब्रह्म। हाँ, ओम ओम कर सकते, कर दे।
इन्होंने बोला हुआ है, मतलब श्री कृष्ण जी ने, भगवान श्री कृष्ण जी ने बोला हुआ है, ओम इस एक अक्षर ब्रह्म का, ये ब्रह्म का जाप होता है, तो उच्चारण करके मेरा स्मरण करता हुआ शरीर को छोड़कर जाता है, वह परम गति को प्राप्त।
हाँ
तो ये दिस इज द पर्टिकुलर।
हाँ, ये कर सकते हैं।
तो फिर अभी श्री कृष्ण जी, भगवान श्री कृष्ण जी
दूसरा जगह में वो भी करने के लिए बोला, एक ही तो नहीं होता, दूसरा कर सकते हैं। वो गीता में एक जगह बोला मन ओम एक ओम बोलो, एक जगह बोला तो हरे कृष्ण मोहम्मद मेरा नाम कीर्तन करो। तो जिसको जो अच्छा लगता है करो, ओम तो करना चाहिए।
शास्त्र में होना चाहिए ना वो।
शायद कि मैं क्या झूठ बोल रहा हूँ क्या? शास्त्र में तो लिखा है, हरे कृष्ण महामंत्र तो शास्त्र में लिखा है। ये हरे कृष्ण महामंत्र हमने बनाया क्या? तो सारा दुनिया कर रहा है। हरे कृष्ण राम का हमने बनाया क्या?
भगवान श्री कृष्ण जी ने अर्जुन को कैसे ऐसे निर्देश नहीं दिए ना, कोई वो कंफ्यूजन था।
तो ओम करो, कौन मना किया है? ओम करो ना, किसी मना किया? करो काल से पूरा। हम तो ओम करते हैं। अब करो तो हम भी आपके साथ करेंगे। ओम 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 तत्सत। ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। ओम करो, करना चाहिए, शास्त्र में लिखा है। 17 अध्याय में ओम तत्सत के बराबर वर्णना है।
ओम तत्सत कौन?
हाँ तो करो, अच्छा है। ओके, आई थिंक वी शुड स्टॉप हियर। आरती, हाँ ओके, हाँ इस प्रसाद रेडी। हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे।